And I want to tell you why you're here today. This city, where we are, within blocks of you, have hundreds and hundreds of people that are in abject poverty, total need. And earlier we had in two of those agencies, St. Clement's Church, which is on 46th Street, and Covenant House, which is on 41st Street and 10th Avenue. Both of these agencies came to us and said, what can you do to really help us extend our dollars? To give you a brief overview, Rock and Wrap It Up started 18 years ago by picking up food at rock concerts and rap concerts. And as you know, rock stars and rap stars eat very well. And the food, a lot of times, is so much that they didn't know what to do with it. So we saw that if we put into their contract that you can't throw away food, it must go to feed the hungry, bands were willing to do that. And that's how we started. And now we are in sports, and we're going to show a video in a second. We are in schools, and we are in advocacy where last year we wrote a national law saying that no food from federal buildings can go into landfill. Poverty in this country is over 45 million Americans are food insecure. In this city, close to 11% of New Yorkers do not have jobs right now. Sadly, we lead the country in unemployment. And when the rest of the country is going to be stimulated, you heard that word, stimulus dollars, it's not going to happen here for at least another couple of years. That's why your help, each and every one of you, is so needed. And what we're going to talk about today is the collection of simple items, toiletries, paper products, that cost money to these agencies. So each one of these items that you collect and put into a box will save that agency that much money. Rhoda?
And I didn't know anything about that.
No, that is always fun for you.
Way to go, Rosario.
That's why we put you in the front row. First of all, thank you all for being here and sharing this morning with us. We really, really appreciate it. What you are going to be doing, collecting soap, shampoos, conditioners, toilet paper, tissues. I think it's on. Here we go. Now you hear me better, right? Okay. What you're going to be doing, collecting the soap, shampoos, conditioners, toilet paper, tissue boxes that are half full. It is a little bit of extra work on your part, absolutely. However, when you realize where these items are going and where they're going to people in need and how New Yorkers are so much more in need now than they've ever been, it's really worth the extra effort. Okay? Not only are you helping the environment, which is extremely important, we won't be throwing these items out into garbage, which will fill up our lands and contaminate our lands for our future generations, which is so extremely important so that we can save this world for our children and our grandchildren. You'll also be helping your local community. People right here who are living here a few blocks away who really need the toilet paper, who really need the tissues. We take it for granted. We get up in the morning, we use the bathroom, we wash our face. So many people don't have these basic items. And what you're doing is so important to them, so important to all of us, and we really, really appreciate all that you're going to do. Okay, I'm going to pass over the microphone to Karen.
Station right down on 41st, between 9th and 10th, the big building with the door. Everyone go. I didn't know what it was, but we are open 24/7, 7 days a week. Young people under 21 come from all throughout New York City, and we service them. We give them food, clothes, shelter, anything that they need. A lot of times they are coming from horrible situations. I myself have been there for 5 years, and I was a case manager, so I worked myself up. So I could actually say I've dealt with the young people there. They're coming from all ethnicity, all background. Don't discriminate at all. Now we're starting, because of the economic, we closed out our outreach program, and the outreach program really, we go out at night and service young people who are not ready to come into the shelter because of course they are afraid, they don't know. So we're starting a new program where we go out at night and offer blanket, toiletries, clothes, and a chance to come into the shelter system so we could further assist them. So I want you guys to know that the items that you collect daily, I do not mind picking them up. If you cannot drop it off, Sharona, you could call me. I'll get someone to come and pick them up. I myself will come. And at night, we would give them to the young people throughout New York City. We go around throughout the borough. We not only service the kids in Covenant House, we service kids throughout the borough. Because we used to have an outreach program in all 5 boroughs. Once again, we have to close it down, but we still service the young people there. We offer nurses aid training, security training, culinary arts training, GED. We're not just sheltering, we're educating them to be supportive adults. So anytime you guys want a tour, please feel free to come to Covenant House. I'm there Monday to Friday. I'm willing to give a tour so you can really see what you're doing. And I like to give tours because I just don't want you to say, oh, this is for Covenant House. No, I really want you to see what you're doing. And once again, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciative. And I want to thank all of you because we are going to expect a little bit of extra work on your part. These items are not going to be going into the trash anymore. We're going to be helping our environment. And just as importantly, if not more importantly, we're going to be helping our fellow man who really just require these items that we take for granted so much of the time. So we need a Marriott Marquis to join the Yankees and all the other teams that are helping us, you know, fight poverty. And I know you can all really get into this and all do it. And I really thank you. And what you're going to be doing is just a huge help to your fellow man. So really thank you so much.
Thank you.